Happy guinea pig! Here we go!
Hi, I'm Alyne, and welcome to my kitchen.
Yes, she is, and yes, you are.
And today I'm doing a very special dish for a very special person.
Ooh, ah.
And yeah, this is the recipe for this. I wrote this out. I came up with this recipe. This has taken me 4 or 5.
Do that again.
That's the front.
One whole page, front and back.
I have worked on this thing for a while now. And I have come up with several different incarnations. And this is going to be called Blue Cheese and Bacon Stuffed Chicken Roll with Parmesan, vegetables, and pasta.
Real Parmesan, folks.
Yeah, Piggy grated that Parmesan. I went all out on this. I did not want to go cheap on it because I want it to be special for the person it's for. And this is a signature dish for a YouTube channel, Mr. Scott Swift. Scott is a Marine. And I say is because once a Marine, always a Marine. Even though he is no longer serving, he is a Marine.
He's also a Vietnam-era combat vet.
He is, I mean, I've heard some of the things he said. I'm not going to go into that. But Mr. Scott, you have my respect. You should have the respect of everybody who knows you. For the simple fact that you are who you are.
If they don't, let me know. I'll have a talk with them.
And so I wanted to make this dish special for you. So this is my tribute to you. It's not just a signature dish. It's my tribute to you. It's made with love. It's made with respect. And everybody, I'm just going to put this out there. If you have not checked out Scott Swift's channel, there will be a link. I will have an iCard linking his channel. I will have his channel link in my description. If I can't link the @Scott Swift because sometimes it's hard to do, I will definitely make sure there is a link for everybody to check out his channel. I want you to check out his channel. Whether you subscribe or not, at least leave him a message on one of his videos saying that we sent you over. Hoorah, we love you.
Hoorah!
So, now, let me get to the ingredients of this before I start crying because that's how deeply
She's about to, folks. Trust me, I see it.
I love Mr. Scott. And for y'all that don't know, Mr. Scott Swift is the husband to Miss Joy Stewart, whose signature dish I did before this. And so I just, they are a couple. I love them dearly. And they have helped promote and push my channel. And I want to do this for him, not just because of that, but because I respect him as a person. I respect him as a Marine. I respect him for having served and done the job he was told to do.
And just in case there's any ladies out there that might happen to want to come up to him in a certain kind of way, be forewarned. There's a short little piece of dynamite, red-haired woman that I absolutely adore named Joy Stewart. She will tear you apart.
Oh, yeah. Mr. Scott is Miss Joy's, and Miss Joy is Mr. Scott's.
That's
just like Piggy is mine, and I'm Piggy's. So let me get to what I've got here, because you'll say I've got a table full of food.
I got a little something funny to say to you here in a little bit, Scott.
Yeah, when we get to that part, Piggy's going to tell you. So the first thing for the chicken roll-ups, I've got 2 chicken breast fillets. And this was 1 chicken breast that I had Piggy cut in half lengthwise, and then we pounded it flat. I have 1/3 cup of bacon.
That's what we pounded it with, folks. I didn't have a meat tenderizer like I thought I did, so I found the next best thing. We wrapped it in plastic, and we had a blast. And Scott, this is your meal. That's your chicken meat, and I had to pound on it. So,
Piggy had to pound Scott's meat out for him.
So Mike's Fishing Home, you better save that for Friday Night Free for All.
Anyway, there's a third cup of bacon. This is fresh cooked chopped bacon. Third cup of blue cheese crumbles. I have roughly a tablespoon and a half to 2 tablespoons of cornstarch. Of course, I got my toothpicks. I have 1 egg and 1/4 of a cup of buttermilk right here. And I'm going to put my seasoning in it. It's going to be salt, pepper, and a little bit of piggy syrup. Okay, y'all, and I've got 3/4 cup of breadcrumbs right here. Like I said, 1 egg and 1/4 of a cup of buttermilk here that's going to be seasoned. Here I have my piggy syrup. I have some pepper, some salt. Here I have, I started out with 2 cups of uncooked bow tie pasta. And I cooked that, drained it. Here I have a 1/2 of a package of asparagus that has been cut into about 1-inch size pieces. This is 1 cup of grape tomatoes that have been halved. I have 2 cloves of garlic that have been crushed and chopped. I have butter. And I have about 1/4 of a cup of pasta water. Oh, and I have 1/4 of a cup of the fresh grated Parmesan. I can't remember if I said that or not. So yeah, this is my ingredients. I'm going to set this out here out of my way a little bit. Put that on there so I know what I'm doing. And I'm going to go ahead and season this. And what I'm going to do, I'm just going to put salt and pepper in here. And I'm not going to overly season it because I'm going to have seasoning throughout. Okay, a little salt there. And I'm just going to sprinkle a little bit of the rub in here because I'm fixing to do some milk in this rub. Oh, y'all, I love this stuff. It can be a pain sometimes when it gets humid.
Well, I think that has a lot to do with where it's kept and not the rub itself.
It's not the rub, it's the fact that the house stays humid. It's an old house. I mean, what can you do? You can do all you can do is what you can do.
That's
and
right.
We've sealed cracks. We've done everything we can think of. And it's a lot better than it was. I'll put it that way. Now, next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take and I'm going to sprinkle some of this. I can get it to sprinkle. Come on, sprinkle, 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 sprinkle.
Sprinkle, 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 sprinkle. Herb, herb.
Okay. And there we go. And y'all, I'm going to take and I'm going to mix this blue cheese and this bacon together.
Oh, man.
Just kind of mix it together.
That made my mouth water. Think about that going into that chicken and everything else you're going to do to this. Oh, man.
And I'm going to put about half this mixture here. About half this mixture here. Yeah, I might not quite have it halved. We'll see. A little bit more there. A little more here.
I can nibble the rest of that if it's too much.
I'm going to give Piggy the rest of the nibble.
Oh, boy, I was just funning. I didn't think that'd pull off.
All right. Now,
Piggy gets a nibble.
what I'm going to do is I'm going to take and I'm going to fold this over. Fold that over. I got the side right here. Well, before I fold that over, I'm going to pull that side up and over. And y'all, we're going to either burrito this or egg roll this or whatever you want to call it. More like a little burrito, I think. Maybe an egg roll.
I'm calling it the bacon chicken surprise.
And Piggy, can you grab that and put me some? Yeah, just lay them right there. Not put them up.
There you go.
I didn't want to contaminate the whole thing. What I'm going to do.
Well, you still had some pork touching it anyway, so I mean, you know, Piggy.
That's better than raw chicken.
Well,
I'm going to put that up through that right there.
depends on how raw it is.
Well, this chicken pretty raw, I can tell you all that.
So is Piggy.
Yeah, Piggy raw bone.
Raw bone. Y'all know us by now. Y'all know what that means.
Okay.
That one didn't come from the piggy.
No, that one comes from somebody else. And love him dearly, but this is Scott's video, so.
That's right. That's why I ain't saying nothing for her.
No.
He'll know who to talk about.
Yeah. And I'm going to take this one right here. Yeah, I know. I'm going to have to pull these things out here. I might be able to do that a little bit better. I'm not sure, but I'll leave it like
Do
that.
it like that. We'll just pull it. That ain't no thing.
Okay, got that one right there. Yeah, I was going to have you pull that little stool in here for the Charlie so he could sit in here with us.
It wobbles. He almost fell on it last time.
Okay.
He'll be all right.
All right, I just going
He got to learn. He can't always be up where he thinks he ought to be.
All right, I'm going to put that chicken right there. We're going to make sure this. All right, now. Chicken. You're going to have to, you got to fold. That's all I'm going to tell you. You got to fold. What I'm going to do with that right there.
Chicken bacon surprise.
Oh, it's blue cheese, bacon, roll-ups.
Yeah. It's chicken with bacon and blue cheese and all sorts of stuff inside of it. It's a chicken bacon surprise. Like, surprise, I got all this taste.
Well,
I know. You're going to call it what you're going to call it.
I'm going to call it what I'm going to call it.
Piggy just put his two piggy cents in worth.
Okay, I'm going to put another one right in there to hold that together. Y'all, I'm almost sewing this chicken up with toothpicks. That's all I can tell you.
That'd be all right.
All right. Now let me wash it. Well, I'm going to be doing this anyway, so I ain't going to wash my hands.
What you put that on?
I'm going to leave it in the...
Oh, yeah, you said, okay, yeah.
Yeah.
So we'll bring that one. Okay, yeah.
I
got you.
Well, yeah, I just did something I wasn't going to do first, but that's okay.
Oh,
I'll go ahead and roll it in this. I need to put this in a bigger bowl, y'all. Let me...
One of these be all right?
No, I need a big dish.
A big dish.
Yeah.
What are you thinking of?
Okay, Piggy put my...
Just like magic, look at that. It reappeared in something else.
Do this. And y'all, I had Piggy do it. That's why I had to pause the video. Let's see.
You ain't supposed to reveal the magic.
A toothpick come falling out, y'all. It weren't holding.
It couldn't handle the pressure.
That's okay. All right, got this. I did it with that. I did it with this. And I'm going to do it with this. Put this right here.
There you go.
There we go. Okay, now I'm going to do this other one.
Something else, set that on.
I'll be fine right there. Do
Right.
this. Do this. Make sure that's in there. Roll that around in it. Cornstarch a little bit. That just helps it adhere. Now, again, roll back in here.
You
And
got double wash.
it gets a double egg wash with the
You done with these?
I'm done with that. I'm done with this. I'm fixing to say I'm done with these cutting boards too. So y'all, I've got the chicken done right there. I'm going to take a quick break, wash my hands, get everything set up so I can cook these. And y'all, I'm cooking over here today. It's a little bit cooler because I've got the fan blowing. And I don't have to move everything.
We got the setup going on for today.
Yeah, so we're going to let me get my hands washed and clean to get the chicken off of them. And we'll be right back. All right, y'all, we're back. Get ready to fry the chicken rolls. Now, in this skillet right here, I have some liquid gold, which is bacon grease for those of y'all that don't know. If you don't want to use bacon grease, you can use oil. You can use grapeseed oil. You can use olive oil. You can use vegetable oil. You can use lard, whatever, as long as it is a fat. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to put my chicken in, and I've been letting that heat up for a minute. And oh yeah, that's sizzling good. And put that one in, let that cook. And y'all, I'm going to set my timer on this for 7 minutes. I'm going to cook the first side 5 to 7 minutes, and then we'll show you what we're going to do with that. And I'm going to give this right here to the piggy to get rid of it for me. And while that is cooking, I'm going to get started on my vegetables. Now I have a little bit of bacon fat residue, bacon grease residue in this skillet. And I'm going to cut this on medium heat. Now I am cooking this on medium heat, by the way. All right, I got my skillet here heating up. It'll take it a few minutes to heat up.
Folks, y'all might notice something here. You already addressed that, didn't you?
What?
Just being over here.
Yeah, I said I was going to bring my skillet over my cooktop over here. Makes it that way I don't have to keep moving around.
Yeah, folks, we brought that over to the island instead of taking the island over to it.
Yeah. I tell you what, we're going to take a break until this finishes cooking and this heats up. And when I say finish cooking, I mean on this particular side. And then we'll come back. I'll turn this over to show you what I'm doing, and then I'll get started on the vegetables when this is hot. Okay, y'all, it's been about 5 minutes, and I just looked at the chicken before I come back. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a quarter turn on the chicken, just this way right here. Yeah.
Ooh. I got this. Oh, look at that. Look at that.
I'm going to leave right there. I'm going to do the other one the same way. Lay it up against there. Cook that side. And we're going to let that cook for 5 minutes. And I'm just going to, no, don't fall over, don't fall over. We're just going to cook right there. Cook that side right there.
One side at a time.
One side at a time. It's going to take 4 turns now, y'all. It might take a little while to cook it because of that. This stuff ain't wanting to sit right, so I'm going to have to hold it right there. There we go.
I just got to wonder, could that be done in deep fryer?
You could. It might take a little longer. You know, it would actually be quicker in the long run. But yeah. So y'all, what I'm fixing to do now, this skillet is hot. I'm going to put my asparagus in here. And I'm going to cook this for about a minute or 2. I'm going to cook this for a total of about 7 minutes. But right now, I'm going to cook it for about 2. And I guess I'm going to set a timer on this. And then I'll add my tomatoes.
That's a good thing about that little induction top. You got a timer kind of quick.
It does, and I love it.
That way you ain't got to get one of them timers and set to the side. That's still that.
I know that's not going to cover it completely, but it'll take care of some of the splatters.
Right.
So y'all, it looks like we'll be back in a few minutes. I'm just letting y'all know what's going on with this. Oh man, that smells good.
Don't it though?
It does. All right, y'all, we got about 7 seconds. I'm going to go ahead and add my tomatoes.
Mayors. Oh man, they're good. Red and green.
Okay, and I'm going to set that for 5 minutes. And I'm going to season this with a little bit of salt. Just a little, y'all. Remember, there's salt in this rub. And I'm putting some pepper in there.
Kind of like the old grill cream commercial. I think that's what it's called. Just a little dab of these.
And just put a little touch of the seasoning there.
Some of y'all older than me probably remember that though.
I sang the jingle, but now I ain't going. I'm not a singer, y'all.
What was that other one? Dippity-doo.
Dippity-doo.
I know there's one of them that's little dabba-dee.
That was Brill cream. Well, might have been dippity-doo. I can't. Brill cream.
That might have been for the ones that are still hanging on to the 50s. Have that greased up, look on that hair.
Yeah, just a little dabba-doo is Brill cream. Now, my granny used to use dippity-doo, or at least her hairdresser did. That was Francis. That was funny.
Any of y'all youngins on here don't have a clue what we're talking about, Google it.
Google it, dippity-doo, D-I-P-P-I-T-Y.
Find out what life was like for health and beauty back in the day.
All right, y'all, we got about 30-something seconds left on this one right here. I'm going to grab my tongs, and I'm going to turn it another quarter turn.
Oh, here we go. Oh, look at that. Look at that, folks. Oh, my goodness. Sad thing is, we probably ain't going to be able to eat but half of one each, which that might be a good thing, too. We'll have one per box.
And I'm going to reset this right here for, I think, another 5 minutes.
But I know Scott, he'd be able to eat a whole one of them, no problem.
We're going to cook that for 5 more minutes, and then we'll have one last turn of 3 minutes. And while that's cooking, I've got this cooking. It's for 4 minutes. And once this gets done at the 4-minute mark, I'm going to add the pasta. So we'll be back in about, well, say 3 minutes now. So we'll see in about 3 minutes. All right, yeah, we're back. We're right at the 25-second mark now. What I'm going to go ahead and do is I'm going to go ahead and put my bow tie pasta in here. And it's been setting out for a little bit, cooling. Here, buddy.
Oh, okay.
I'm going to mix this up, heat this pasta back up, and then I'm going to make the sauce to go over.
Oh, boy.
All right, I'm going to go ahead and...
Scott, all I can say for you, son, he's going all out for you on this one.
Mr. Scott deserves it.
Yes, he does.
I mean, not that Miss Joy doesn't, and not that the others don't, but Mr. Scott truly deserves it.
Well, the good thing about it is Joy can follow the recipe, augment it as she wants to, and they can both enjoy it. And yeah, you're right. She deserves just as much because she sacrifices just as much as Scott did because, yeah, she let's just say that she's damage control management.
Now I'm going to set this off the eye right here. I put my stir on the eye. And I'm going to go ahead and flip this chicken for the last turn.
Flippy, flippy.
And that's going to cook for 3 minutes now on that side right there. If I can get that back up. Cover that back up for just a minute. I'm going to put this up on 3 minutes. There we go.
Folks, I'm going to tell y'all what. Piggy gets fancy over here.
Got my butter. That's 2 to 3 tablespoons of butter. I'm not sure exactly. 2 or 3, 2.5.
This is soft enough if you need it.
I don't think I'm going to need it, Steve.
All right,
well.
Hand me that other dish and I'll put this in it. And I'll...
Well, you put that in the dish drain. Or dishes, I mean.
Sorry about
that.
that.
That's okay. I'm fixing to cut this off in a couple of minutes anyway. Y'all let me wipe it. No, I got grease everywhere. And yeah, it's hot, but it's not hot. It's hot so I can't touch it. I'm going to need my whisk, I think, Dee.
Whiskey.
And I'm going to set that right there. And y'all, I'm fixing to do something. I'm just pulling right here just a little bit closer to me so that I can get jiggy with it over here.
Don't y'all like how that stuff just magically floats over there to her?
Now, I think you put a touch of salt and pepper in the sauce here. Putting it in there with that butter. And y'all know I'm going to add just a touch of the rub as well. Now, I need to clear that off.
Do a little fry and piggy, let them see how that looks in there.
Okay, we're just going to go to heat. And now I'm fixing to put my garlic in here.
Oh, goody.
And I'm going to cook this for about 1 to 2 minutes. So I'll probably have to put the timer on for this right here. I don't want to burn my garlic. You definitely don't want to burn garlic. That would be bitter. So what I'm going to do is put the timer back on, and I'm just going to set the timer for 2 minutes.
You're going to need that next?
I'll need that here toward the end. What I'm going to need next is this right here.
Oh, okay.
Now, this is going to be a basic butter and garlic sauce. Go over the pasta and vegetables. And I can smell that garlic now. I'll keep an eye on this to make sure that the 2 minutes isn't too long to cook. But this chicken is about ready to come off, y'all, and I'm going to get something to put it on. Oh yeah, that's looking good, looking good.
Piggy back here trying to keep up with her on the dishes.
Oh man, if there's only such a thing as smell-o-vision, y'all.
Y'all be going mad about right now.
So what I'm fixing to do is I'm going to move this right here over, cut that one off, and I'm fixing to put the timer up on 1, maybe, and set this right here out of the way for a second. I know I've got about half a minute left on this right here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and pour this right here in there, and that's pasta water. That is 1/4 of a cup of pasta water. Now I'm going to let this cook for about another minute or so, let it come to a good boil and reduce down just a little bit until it thickens.
Piggy be over there in a second.
Yeah, I'm going to let you have that right there, Piggy.
Okay, I'll wait for that to cool down.
Well, I just going to let you sit over out of the way.
Oh, okay, well, I can do that too.
Because I'm going to have to move this back here in just a minute.
Move what back?
This.
Oh, okay. Well, I'll take care of this. Excuse me, folks.
This should be big enough for that.
Set that back over there for you.
Okay. Let me see. Y'all, this is real life here, y'all. This is how I do it. I'm constantly looking for stuff. I just edit everything out. I'm going to cut this off, and I'm going to slide it back.
Well, that's all right. You don't have to cut that out. Let them see how it works. But they can also see teamwork.
Yeah, that's it. That's how me and Piggy do it, y'all. I'm going to pour this right here into this bowl.
Folks,
Piggy, I am going to need a large spoon. Just one out of the drawer is fine.
one of these out of here?
Yep.
Okay. Yep. Folks, never underestimate the helper position.
That's it.
You know what that would say?
I'm done with everything here for the cooking stuff. Now, y'all, I poured that over there, stirring this up.
So as they say, teamwork makes the dream work, folks.
And
Means I can slide this out your way too.
yeah, just be careful
Turn that off.
if you have to.
I ain't got nothing on it this time.
Okay. Wipe all this out down so I can show y'all everything. And like I said, I poured that seasoning or the butter and garlic sauce over this right here. And now I'm going to sprinkle that 1/4 cup Parmesan on top. Just kind of stir it in. Oops. Trying to jump ship. We don't need nothing jumping ship. The next thing to do, y'all, is for me to do plating up my plates. Give that to Piggy. And I'm going to do one right now because we're going to see
One
on
probably
this
all.
chicken.
That's a whole lot of food right there. For us, anyway.
Yeah.
It don't take a lot to fill us up.
And I'm just hoping, y'all hope this tastes as good as
Boy, that
the
looks good.
It smells good. I'm just hoping it tastes as good as I envision.
They fix to get to find out, and they see the look on your face. You take a bite.
Get some of this asparagus out of here. Y'all, everything's jumping ship. Don't nobody want to go on the plate. Don't nothing want to stay in the bowl. Okay, there's my.
It's all saying, healthy.
We're gonna put this right here on here.
Just cut it.
Well, let me get this stuff out of the way.
It's out of the way, except for your napkin.
Piggy gonna get a picture of it for me.
Oh yeah, there you go. Now you can cut it, and I'll take a picture of that.
That's what I was hoping. We're gonna cut this thing in half.
Oh my goodness gracious!
Oh wow, y'all, look at that. There's that other toothpick. Found it.
Look at that, folks. Oh yeah. You could have left it right where it was at.
Okay, I didn't know.
Pull it back where it was at.
Okay.
Turn it back around where I can facing where the open. There you go.
All right, we got it, y'all. I'll get it sooner or later.
All right.
All right, you know what time it is now, folks.
Time to up scope.
Of course, I'm gonna try the chicken first. So
Well, of course.
cut this right here in half. Cut me a small bite off of this.
I say the good thing is, if we just eat half the piece, we're still hungry. We got that other one.
That's it.
And that way, we don't waste none. We can save the rest for tomorrow if we can't eat all of it. Oh, Lord, there it is, folks.
Mm-hmm.
Not even the piggy can compete with that.
Oh, wow. Oh, wow. That's good, y'all. Oh. This might be good, but it's going to be anticlimactic to them.
Might should have tried that first.
That's what I was sitting here thinking. Man, I should have tried that first.
I know how I'm going to do it when I get my plate. Well, folks, that's the look of it. Not near as good as that chicken, but good.
It's good, y'all. It is so good. I had thought about putting lemon in it. I'm glad now I didn't.
Oh?
The lemon would have overpowered the tomato and the asparagus.
Oh, okay.
It really would have, I think.
Well, what about the lime instead of the lemon?
Anything citrusy would have overpowered it.
Okay. I got you.
Yeah. Yeah, that is so good. Mr. Scott, I hope you enjoyed the meal. And remember, everybody, please, just, go check out Mr. Scott's channel. And even if you don't subscribe, at least thank him for his service.
Jump in on one of his lives on Tuesday night. He has some really great trivia.
Oh, yeah. We love his live chats. Scott Swift goes live every Tuesday night at 6 p.m. Central, 7 p.m. Eastern. And
Which would be 5 p.m. Mountain Time and 4 p.m. Pacific.
Whatever. But we have fun in there, y'all. We try not to miss one of his lives. It is just, it's family. And that's exactly what it is. Family having fun.
That's it.
And, again, thank y'all very much for watching. Mr. Scott and Joy, I hope y'all like the dish. And just know that y'all have my respect. Y'all have Piggy's respect. And we love y'all.
Uh-huh.
Everybody have a great day. Bye, y'all. Bye, y'all.
Where's my boy?